Hi guys, welcome to the Wrestling Retrospective. In this video I'll do my predictions for NXT Deadline. So first up we have the NXT Tag Team title match, which is Fraxium, or Nathan Fraser and Axiom, taking on No Quarter Catch Crew. In a match that was unexpected. I wasn't expecting to see No Quarter Catch Crew in this match. I assumed it was maybe going to be the D'Angelo family, maybe OTM, but no, we got No Quarter Catch Crew, and either could end up being very, very successful for that group with Ren Sinclair also in the Women's Iron Survivor match, which we'll get to later on in the video. But for me, yeah, I can't see them becoming the new tag team champions. I feel like the dysfunctional relationship of Nathan Fraser and Axiom will continue to reign over the NXT division. And just, I don't know, it's kind of like, I feel like if they put the men's Iron Survivor on first, like Nathan Fraser then is all kind of worn out from that match. And because every time they seem to be very dysfunctional, they seem to retain the championships. And then when they're on the same page, they lose the championships. Therefore, they'll definitely be on the wrong page on this match, and there'll probably be a moment where it seems like they're going to lose, but I think once again they'll persevere and they'll get the winner, retain the NXT Tag Team Championships here. Following that, we have Jada Parker taking on Lola Vice in an NXT Underground match, and for me, it's very, very simple. Lola Vice is going to get the win here. It's her match. I can't see her getting the loss at all here. Plus, Jada Parker got the win in the hardcore match, NXT 2300. Therefore, it makes sense that Lola Vice will get the win here. That leaves them at kind of 1-1, I think, or at least 1-1 as far as like big matches go, and then they can have like a big blow off match, maybe at New Year's Evil or maybe just on an episode of NXT. But yeah, for me, NXT Underground is Lola Vice's match, and yeah, she's quite simply going to win this one, a very easy one to predict. Following that, we have the men's Iron Survivor match where we have Ethan Page taking on Eddie Thorpe, maybe taking on Nathan Fraser, taking on John Evans, taking on Wesley. For me, this is the weakest of the two matches, but then, you know, the women's division NXT is spectacular. But yeah, for me, Nathan Fraser, no chance. Eddie Thorpe, no chance. If he's even in the match, I assumed Roman Reigns just took him out on NXT last week, or this week. But for me, I think it's either going to be John Evans in a very big babyface moment and like kind of have him go towards the NXT Championship again, as he was in the Fatal 4-Way match with Paige, Spears and Williams earlier in the year, and he got a really good performance in that one. Or it'll be Wesley. I feel like Wesley is a better heel opponent for Trick Williams. Like, Ridge is fine, but Ridge is also like incredibly unsafe to work with. No, I'm joking. Ridge I don't see as a main eventer, therefore it's kind of difficult to see him losing that one as a kind of spoiler spot I'll go for later. Whereas Wesley could pose a very big threat to Trick Williams. Ethan Page I would have gone for, but he's just come out of like a 3-match feud with Trick Williams. It wouldn't make sense to put him back in that position again. So yeah, for me, my prediction is going to be Wesley to get the win here. And yeah, it makes sense. I know that like for Survivor Series and stuff like that, you kind of go for one heel, one face. Well, that's what I'm doing here. And yeah, it just makes the most sense that Wesley, on the trajectory he's on, gets the win here and challenges for the NXT Championship at, I assume, New Year's Evil. Next up, we have Trick Williams defending the NXT Championship against Ridge Holland. And for me, very, very easy prediction. It's going to be Trick Williams getting the win here. I can't see them putting the NXT title on Ridge Holland. It just doesn't sit right with me, in my opinion. I just don't think they'll do it. I think that he's still coming off the case of hurting people a lot, and yeah, it just, though his rise to the top of the heel scene has been very good, you know, taking out and killing off Chase University is probably one of the worst things you could do as a heel in NXT, and obviously the next worst thing would probably be taking the NXT Championship from Trick Williams. But yeah, I can't see it happening. Trick is just way too over. He's absolutely fantastic overall, and yeah, for me, it just makes the most sense that they would have Trick Williams retain here, go on a bit of a run before someone takes the title from him, I assume early next year. And finally, in what I think should be the main event of the evening, because I feel like it's going to absolutely steal the show as far as match quality goes, we have the Women's Iron Survivor match, which is Ren Sinclair, Giulia, Zarya, not Delta, Sol Rucker and Stephanie Vaquer, and for me it makes the 100% most sense that Stephanie Vaquer gets the win here, and that's the prediction I'm going with, just because she's already pinned Roxanne Perez. I know that Zarya has as well, but for me it just seems to have set up right that Stephanie Vaquer is the one that's going to dethrone Roxanne Perez as NXT Women's Champion in a moment that I assume will go down in NXT history, just because of the absolute tear that Roxanne Perez has been on. But yeah, I think for me this is going to be match of the night by far. This is set up to be a very good match. For me, maybe wouldn't have had Ren Sinclair in there, probably would have had Cora Jade or Jada Parker, but I understand why they didn't put Jada Parker in if they wanted to do Underground. But yeah, I think Cora Jade would have been a better fit here. But I mean, I haven't seen that much of it. I don't watch NXT all the time on the weekly basis, but from what I've seen, Ren Sinclair is very good. And yeah, I think everyone else in the match is fantastic. Sol Rucker, I feel like, is going to be a dark horse for this one and would be a huge accomplishment for her to get the win here. I mean, the last time actually on pay-per-view, I think, was the match against Kalani Jordan, which was fantastic. And yeah, I mean, Delta could probably destroy Roxanne Perez, if anything. And yeah, I think everyone in this match, apart from Ren Sinclair, is a genuine threat to Roxanne Perez. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to this one. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. But yeah, for me, Stephanie Vaquer is going to get the win here. So those are my predictions for NXT Deadline this weekend. As I've said in just the last part, my prediction for match of the night is the Women's Iron Survivor match. I feel like it's going to be absolutely fantastic, but I think both Iron Survivor matches should be very good. It's a very, very unique and awesome concept. I look forward to these matches every year. And yeah, do put down in the comments what you think is going to happen in these matches, who you think is going to win. Is there going to be any surprise or anything like that we're not even thinking about? Who attacked Eddie Thorpe? We're going to get the reveal of that as well. And yeah, that's it. If you like the video, if you enjoyed the video, please do like and subscribe to stick around, all that good stuff. Join the Patreon, completely free. Like I think at this point over 30 watch-along videos are on there, so do go check them out. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. See you later.